Hi, my name is Drew Blackman, and I'll be breaking down the biology and life of the common tardigrade. What many people, what many people think is invincible. I mean, yeah, it's not really, but I just find to be one of the weirdest creatures on Earth. I mean, look at the picture. Anyway, to start with the basics, the discovery of tardigrades can be attributed to Johann Augustus Ephraim Yossi, a German zoologist. And quick side note, during this presentation, you'll hear me refer to tardigrades as water bears. Just so you know, that's the nickname translated from Kleiner Wasserbar, meaning little water bear. This name was originally given to tardigrades because of the way they trot around, which resembles that of a bear. Tardigrades are also sometimes called moss piglets. Now, anyone who's even slightly familiar with tardigrades will probably tell you that they're immortal. However, given that they are active, there's a crack in the tardigrade's surprisingly hard cuticle exoskeleton. But I'll get back to that in a minute. For now, just know that all tardigrades are aquatic, and therefore they require the regulation of a thin layer of water surrounding their bodies to prevent dehydration. Also, there are many types of tardigrades, but today I'll just be focusing on the common aspects of most tardigrades, or all tardigrades. But first, I need to stress the resilience of these ultimate punching bags. Tardigrades can sustain life within the low pressure of a vacuum and the high pressure of 1,200 times the atmospheric pressure. In addition, water bears can withstand impacts of 900 meters per second. They are also known to survive extreme conditions like heavy radiation, below freezing temperatures of negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit, and scorching hot temperatures as high as 303 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition to these skills, tardigrades can also repair their DNA, which may help them to which is speculated to help protect them against radiation. Before I explain how tardigrades withstand these extreme conditions, I want to pay attention to the anatomy of a tardigrade. So here you'll see the brain, its mouth, the stylet, and the the anus. So it's broken up into really 5 important segments. Its body is broken up into 5 segments. Water bears' heads are located at the end of their 5 segments. So here you'll see its little mouth right here. They also feature 4 pairs of jointless legs here, which have odd claw-looking things, and these are actually they're like disc-sucking claws. And there's 4 pairs of these. So on the other side, there's there's 2. So there's 8 in total. There's 8 total legs. I already said they had a head. And a cuticle shell, which they must shed in order to grow. So just like that of a... Wait, was it a snail? I think it was a snail. They have to grow out of this... what's it called? They shift out of that shell in order to grow. Wait, I'm just repeating the same thing. Sorry. I'm just so excited. They also have a mouth that looks like a leech, which I find to be the weirdest part about them. That thin layer of water that I mentioned earlier is encased in a special skeleton that is filled with a liquid called hemolymph, which functions much like the blood in humans. Additionally, though it doesn't look like it, water bears also have eyes and a brain too. Now, the reason that water bears can take all these beatings, whether it comes from radiation or extreme temperatures and heat, can be attributed to a metabolic adaptation called cryptobiosis, which is also known as anhydrobiosis. To reach cryptobiosis, the tardigrade rolls its head and legs into a ball and brings a halt to all its internal functions. It's believed that the tardigrade does this entering its ton state as water becomes scarce. It may come as a surprise, but this state is actually closer to death than it is to sleeping. However, I suppose that it makes sense considering that the tardigrade cells are literally paused, which seems like it should be dead. But that's just one of the many aspects of the water bears that enamor scientists. When cryptobiosis occurs, special protective sugar molecules called trehalose are produced and dispersed within the organism to freeze the functions of the tardigrade cells, thereby preserving them, like Han Solo in Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. The tardigrade stays in this state until sufficient water is found and the special molecules can break down. This connects well with my next subject, the lifespan of a tardigrade. Now, given it's fully active and not in cryptobiosis, a water bear can live between a few months to 2 to 3 years long. However, under cryptobiosis, tardigrades have been observed to live for over 30 years. Natural predators of the tardigrade include, but are not limited to, nematodes, amoebas, and snails. And as we draw to a close, I'd like to bring attention to the weaknesses of the tardigrades and its of the tardigrades. You can also artificially cut their lives short by drying them out too quickly and starving them. So they are definitely not immortal. And here is my reference list. Thank you for your time.